Anyone else feel cheated? Anyone else after watching this? Anyone else feel just a tad cheated? Now, yes, this is going to be my review of the Flash season finale, and boy do I have some things to say about it. Now, first off, obviously, it just came out, so if you haven't seen it yet, I suggest just pausing this video, go watch the episode if you DVR'd it or wherever you're going to find it, then come back and come back to the review. If you have seen it, then just wait a couple seconds, because I'm going to let everyone back out who hasn't seen the review yet, because there are going to be spoilers for this review, because I feel like I have to spoil some stuff with this review, so here we go. Okay, so if you're still here, you either saw the episode, or sorry, I got tongue-tied there. Either you saw the episode, or you don't care about spoilers. So let's get into this now. I felt like I said, I felt a little cheated with this review, with this episode. Did I hate it? No, not necessarily. I just felt like I had so much expectation for this episode, and we had so much backing it. You know, this is going to be Barry finally rescuing his mom. This is going to be Eobard's final revenge, apparently. And I feel like the hype really hurt this. Now, like I said, it's not like with the Arrow Season 3 review, where I just completely hated, the Arrow Season 3 finale on a whole. This I could actually find really good things. Because what it is on a whole is Barry finally coming to terms with now he has the power to run back and save his mother and, finally have the family he's so wanted. And that's a really good quandary, because you could say, oh, Barry's being an idiot, he shouldn't do that. Look at be in his perspective. If you had that power to change something so horrible in your life, don't you dare tell me you wouldn't do it without thinking really hard on it. So I really do like that Barry finally has this grand opportunity to fix the greatest tragedy in his life, and he doesn't know what to do. Because on one hand, losing his mother and his father going to jail was a tragedy, and never being able to work up enough will to say I love you to Iris earlier. So there's that one thing, but the other thing, he got to meet Cisco, he got to meet Caitlin, he became the Flash, he did all this stuff, he became a symbol to Central City, and started this whole real superhero line. Yeah. So he did a lot. One thing happened, but another, didn't happen. And also, I love how Dr. Stein brought up this whole thing, is that literally we're living in a parallel timeline, because what Wells did. He just went back in time, killed your mom, and did this. So yeah. Also, I want to bring something up with with Eobard. Eobard in here, he gets big mouth belly burgers. They're handing him all this stuff. Are they just opening the cell to give him stuff? Because I figure he would try to make a break for it. But then again, I kind of thought about it more, and I was like, then everything he worked for would be nothing. So he might as well just stay in the damn whatever you call it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a pass on that. So anyway, here's the one thing that made me go, no, no, no. And I actually shouted, God damn it, and so loud that I think some of my neighbors actually heard me. But yeah, the moment when, and I actually do like it at the beginning, but then, of course, typical CW writing does this, where basically Dr. Stein and Eddie are having this conversation, and Eddie's like, look, I'm just a nobody, I am nothing to this world, I'm just gonna live with that. Because I don't get the girl, I don't get nothing in my life. I'm the most, ununique person in the world. And to which Dr. Stein said, no, you're not. You're a wild card. You're an anomaly to the Thawns. Why, you're a coincidence. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Eddie's going to have some big moment in here. And then this is the moment where I literally shouted, God damn it, when I was watching this. The moment where he goes back to where Iris works, and they get back together, and I literally said, God damn it, out loud, because I was like, you just had, because Iris had this big moment with Barry, I was like, oh, thank God, they look like they're finally going to get together. Nope. Nope. There's also some good moments between Ronnie and Caitlin in terms of relationship, and I was like, ah, finally, they got together, and yay. they got married, and I actually kind of like there's a line in here where Dr. Stein reveals that he's actually a licensed rabbi, and he marries Caitlin and Ronnie. It's a hilarious scene where they're having an argument, where Ronnie and Stein are having an argument. He's like, "Please don't fight on our wedding day," because they're still two people. I thought that was just like, I actually went, that's funny. But yeah. I still like all the stuff between Barry and Eobard. The stuff between Barry and Eobard was really good, but they never really delved into why he really in this, at least in the comics, you know why there's a rivalry between not just Barry and Eobard, but the Thawns and the Allens on a whole. You really understand that. But in here, I feel like they're never going to get to that of why. I hope they do, but yeah. Barry and they never really get into why Eobard despises Barry in this continuity. But yeah, I mean, if you read the comics, you know why. But anyway, it's another. I'll get into why I kind of feel cheated on that. So yeah, again, the whole episode is Barry trying to come to grips with this whole dilemma. And there's some really good moments, like with his own father saying no, Joe saying yes, but then thinking about it more because he's only got a small window of 1 minute and 52 seconds. You couldn't help yourself, could you, DC? Gotta put that number in everything, right? So yeah, 1 minute and 52 seconds to change the past for Barry. And if he goes over, this wormhole he creates when he runs so fast will create, not just a particle accelerator explosion, but also a giant wormhole that will kill everything. Yeah. There is some really great moments, like with, Joe and Barry actually look at each other as father and son. I was like, oh, that is just so, I feel the feels. Help me, I'm feeling. Anyway, we also get that apparently Cisco is a metahuman. Yeah, we're on the road to getting Vibe, and what we see in the future, it looks like we're getting Killer Frost very soon. We're getting Killer Frost very soon. Anyway, so what else did I want to say? That moment when Barry finally sees his mom and doesn't help her, he chooses not to help her, but instead just wants to say, this is what I'm going to become, and I just want to say I love you and all that. And I was like, I'm a cry, guys, I'm a cry. I was like, oh, that's such a beautiful scene, and yeah. Now here's the moment where, actually there's a little more to it. Eobard breaks out of the cell, and he and Barry have this really good fight. And during the fight, Eddie actually kills himself. So he's like, he literally, it took a page out of Arrow Season 1 and killed the other character. I was like, say hi to Tommy for me, Eddie. No, I can't be the only one thinking this. I'm pretty sure Lydia, I know you're watching this, so you're probably shouting, fuck! Yeah, so with Eddie gone, Eobard never existed. So I'm like, whoa! I honestly didn't see that coming. And yeah, I'm really hoping they explain the whole. This is why I'm kind of worried. Like maybe we'll never get the explanation for the Eobard Eobard Barry rivalry in this TV show. I'm hoping we do somehow. And here's the other thing. This kind of shoots, the whole cobalt blue theory I had in the foot. But hey, this does also shoot in the foot the whole Hunter Zolomon, Eddie Reverse Flash kind of story with Eddie. So that theory is also kind of shotgun. So I guess we all lose, guys. Yeah, we all lose. Oh yeah, I love seeing the helmet of Jay Garrick. I loved seeing Jay Garrick's helmet and the mention of Rip Hunter. Which again, I was like, okay, you mentioned, we had the promo before this showed up, so I guess you had to shoehorn Rip Hunter somehow. But yeah, I was like, Jay Garrick helmet! So yeah, with Jeff Johns helming this show, I would bet you that either this season or the next, we see Jay Garrick in here, and we get an adaptation of the Flash of Two Worlds story. That may be what it is. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the whole ending. I was like, God damn it. The whole thing ends on a cliffhanger of Barry running into this vortex that he accidentally created, and it's destroying, Central City. Kind of like very much like how that earthquake machine happened in season 1. You could see a couple comparisons here in this show. I mean, this season finale with Arrow's season 1 finale. But then I kind of look at it as like, man, that vortex, an earthquake can't beat that. I mean, it only destroyed one side of town. This is wrecking the whole fucking city. Anyway. But yeah, that cliffhanger just made me go, really? We're going there? And also Eddie going the route. Not because of the whole it shoots my cobalt blue theory in the foot, but also what they did with Eddie on the whole thing of getting back with Iris. That really pissed me off because I was like, if they kept him around, they would have done the same thing over again of him getting back with Iris and Barry being like, I want to be with Iris, but I can't because Eddie's there. And I really wished Eddie stuck around because I was hoping what the whole wild card story was really getting to was him having his own story arc of him being his own person, not needing to be the love interest to Iris. Kind of like how Tommy was not, none of us, after he broke up with Laurel, we wanted to see him be his own character. I know one person in particular wanted that, and still wants that for 3 seasons. Anyway. But yeah, I am really shocked Eobard's gone. Or is he? Nah, I'll be shocked if they find a way to bring him back. Because you just wiped out an important link in the chain there. Not just him, but every Thawne after Eddie is gone. The Thawnes are wiped out, it looks like. But however, that doesn't mean Hunter Zolomon's gone. How much you bet we're going to see him soon? Yeah. Anyway. Again, there are the whole Eddie and Iris thing kind of pissed me off, but there are some really good moments. I just felt cheated with that end, and again, there's only 50, really, when it boils down to it, it's really just Barry having this big quandary of like, should I do this, should I do that, and it was really built up to be something else. It was really built up to be this big action-packed finale that you wanted to see. And who knows, maybe we'll still get Flashpoint out of this. It may lead to that, but yeah. I felt let down, but I walked away going, there's still things I could pick and find in there. It's not like with the Arrow Season 3 finale where I was like, ugh, I can't find anything. And here I can find stuff I like, but I just felt a little cheated, you know what I mean? So you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? And what do you want to see for Season 2? But yeah, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.